Favorite Capricorns podcast with Shanti
and Chanel, where we hope to bring you peace, comfort, and connection through our life stories.
Welcome back. Welcome back. You know, I'm feeling a little bit more upbeat today. Yeah.
Hey, y'all. We're on YouTube. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your baby mama, tell your baby daddy, tell your uncle with the one leg, tell your grandmama them. We on YouTube. Even if that means you grab your grandma's phone and just subscribe. She don't ever even got to watch us. Just subscribe.
Okay. Matter of fact, just click the video.
Click the video and let it play while she cooking. She won't even know. She won't even know.
Yeah, you ain't gotta watch us. You could just
And shout out to our TikTok listeners. Y'all have really been rocking with us, getting our numbers up. So we appreciate y'all so much. We appreciate y'all. You have no idea. We appreciate y'all.
Yes, and we thank everyone that engages with our content, because one thing for sure, we don't want to be on here talking to ourselves. Like, we want to talk to you.
I mean, we could.
We could. Yeah.
Because that's what we was doing before we decided to put it on a platform.
That is true. That is true.
That is how we got it. You know what? One episode we have to do how Shanti and Chanel became Your Favorite Capricorns. We have to do an Inception episode.
Yes,
because
let's do it.
Y'all, that story is a funny story. It is a funny story.
Like, we touched on it briefly, like in our intro episode. So we have an episode 0. If y'all scroll back, you can go back on YouTube. You can go back on Apple Podcasts, wherever you listen to your podcast, and go to our very, very first episode. We give y'all a little rundown, but definitely gotta give y'all,
the
more
lore,
in-depth tea.
That's my favorite word.
More folklore.
Now. The lore.
Okay, include pictures and everything. Because we on YouTube.
Yes, we are going to do that. Yeah.
You know what's funny? Every time I think of our freshman year, I think about being at White Boy Sweeney house.
Oh my God, yes, that was my first G-Ho, and shout out, it's G-Ho, so shout out to the Aggies, Aggie Pride, shout out to y'all. Okay, but y'all, let me tell you, my first G-Ho, baby, gone, okay, gone. I was off probably about 7 Coronas, ended up in the bathroom somehow. My roommate I literally had to be almost airlifted to my dorm room. Like, it was that bad.
Yeah.
It was that. And I was an emotional drunk too. So I was like a baby drunk. So it was a lot. It was a lot going on.
My girl did have shout out to Sweeney and them. The brown hair too. Yeah, my girl.
Shout out to Sweeney and them though, because the thing is, we was just some little freshmen, and they was like, "Okay, we gonna get y'all lit." We was like, "Okay,"
and it was like 10 of us, and it was like, why? Why would we do that? But it was a ball.
We had a ball. That Campus Green. Yeah, whatever those apartments are that are across from the football stadium.
Because they changed their name.
A time. Time was had my first G-Ho.
Oh, I hope they're doing well.
Oh, we'll do a homecoming episode. How about that? Well, maybe next week we'll do a homecoming episode and do our favorite homecoming moments and not so favorite homecoming moments. Ooh, I think I've had
let's go for it.
I've had a great homecoming experience. I don't think I've had one. I was like, this was not it. I don't think I've had. Yeah, we could do a homecoming.
I've had bad moments. I wouldn't say the whole was bad. One G-Ho, I walked that yard so much I bruised both of my big toes.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh yeah, we're gonna get into that next week. Homecoming, the good, the bad, the ugly.
Yes, let's do it. I'm down for it. Yes, I love that. Boy,
I tell you.
Let's hop into this show, child. How has your week been?
I was thinking about that this morning. I'm like, what kind of week have I had? And I feel like I've had one of those weeks where you just I don't care what happens. I don't care, because I put so much effort into caring how things happen. But then the people around me, they don't even care what happens. So why should I be concerned about? So you don't care, I don't care.
Fair enough.
You don't care. I don't care. You know?
Let go and let God.
That's it. So I have felt like I have just been, I don't even know how to describe it.
It sounds like you're releasing control, and I love that for you.
I'm standing in the rain and letting it pour. I'm standing in the rain this week. I'm just standing outside, and I got a Newport. I got a Newport, and I'm smoking my Newport, and I'm in the rain.
I ain't never
smoking my Newport.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen you smoke a cigarette a day in my life. But, you know what?
I'm in the rain.
That sounds like a rough week.
Yep, I'm in the rain with my Newport. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let go and let God.
That's it. That's all.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I hope that the rain washes you anew.
It's giving I need a Newport. That's what it's giving. And I've never smoked a cigarette. So yeah.
Damn, friend.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Fair enough.
That's exactly how to describe my week. It's a Newport kind of week. Mm-hmm.
Don't start an addiction, okay? We don't need that. It's not even a healthy one.
It's really not.
Don't want to
Y'all
smoke
don't smoke cigarettes. Don't smoke. You just don't smoke cigarettes. Let's see. What is the word I'm looking for? Would it be my theoretical cigarette? Like, it's not a real cigarette. It's my theoretical cigarette. Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. In theory, if you did
if I did, it would be a Newport.
Okay. Mm-hmm. No, that's right. The Newports are the popular ones. Those are
it's elite. It's elite.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, smoke on, baby girl. Smoke on. Just don't pick up no habits, please.
Okay, good. Just smoke my theoretical Newport.
There we go. Mm-hmm. Yeah, put the cigarettes down. They stink. Mm-mm.
Just have one hanging from my lip. Just have it hanging right there.
Big Tobacco. What was that program that was? It was Dare. It wasn't Just Say No. I thought that was drugs.
But I think it includes. Oh, I know what you're talking about. They had like the orange, the orange and the red. I actually had a shirt. Was it Truth? It wasn't Truth, was it?
Yeah, I think so. It was one of them words. Yeah,
but I know what you're talking about because I had the shirt for the longest. It was like the orange and the red squares. Yeah. I gotta Google now because.
Okay, but yeah, they did a big one, but then they came back in with them vapes and just took over the world. Unfortunately,
no, the vapes did take over the world.
Like, why would you make it
was called Truth. It was called Truth.
Yes,
yeah, the Truth campaign. Right. Yeah, bring that back.
Bring it back. And include vapes, because the thing is, they knew what they was doing because cigarettes smell. Everybody know what a cigarette smell like, but then they put bubblegum flavor on top of it. Sour green apple. Of course,
they said, "Oh, we about to get them this. We about to get them with this one." And it's so much more harmful to smoke a vape than it is a cigarette. And I don't think people know that. Like, if you're gonna do a vape, you might as well just smoke a cigarette. Basically. You might as well just smoke a cigarette. You might as well.
As a person who experimented with vapes for a couple of months, first of all, it dry you out. Like, my lips turned black, and I was like, "Oh no, you got to let that go. You got to let that go."
Why does it turn your lips black? I'm in confusion. Why does it? Is it because of the chemicals in it, or
possibly? I feel like maybe I was dried out too, because all of that smoke, and it was just like binding to my cells, and it was like, "Bitch, you're dying." I said, "Oh no, I look like death. I don't want this."
No. LOL.
Just
how was your week, Crazy?
Well, my week, I've been thinking about it. So my week, I feel like I'm the new kid in school.
Girl, I thought you said you a noob. I'm like, well, why you feel like you a noob?
It's homecoming season. I get it. We was there. Okay.
Noob.
I feel not a new, but a new girl, a new kid at the
Okay.
school. Getting acclimated, just trying to figure out where my classes are, what classes I got, where
Okay.
I can sit when I get to the lunch table. Well, when I get to lunch, like that's what I feel like. I feel like I'm in this new space, just trying to get acclimated.
Okay.
And I mean, I went to 6 schools growing up. So, like, I went to 2 elementaries, 2 middles, 2 high schools.
Mm-hmm.
And
So
so
you true to
I
this.
yeah. So I
Mm-hmm.
know what it feels like to be the new girl. And it's nerve-wracking, but you really just have to push through. You gotta push
Mm-hmm.
through. And I feel like right now I'm at the pushing through, figuring it out. Like, all right, I got to get to class. Ain't nothing I can do but get to class and
Mm-hmm.
figure this out. So I'm trying to get to class right now. I'm just
Okay.
figuring it out. That's what my week felt like. I
Okay.
started a new school.
Well, you got it, sister. Join you a club or two. I know you don't want to make friends, so just
Yeah,
join
that's
your
true.
little club.
But I did join a knitting club.
Yay, that makes me so
Yeah.
happy. Yay. So
I'll
is
show
it
y'all my
knitting and
my project
crochet or
when I'm
just
done.
knitting?
So it's all different types of needles. When I went there
Okay.
was somebody crocheting, there was somebody knitting, there was the little upholstery, where it have like the little white
Oh.
fabric and then
Mm-hmm.
they weed in a
Yeah.
pattern. Yeah. So you got that. There was somebody who made like canvas bags,
Oh,
like
that's
tote
cool.
bags. And she was like, please take some bags. I'm like, girl,
No. Oh my
I don't need no more
goodness.
bags, but I get it. She just love making her some bags. So she got all these bags.
Oh my
Child,
goodness. Help
but I
it,
love them little old ladies.
bless.
They're cool. They're cool. Everybody
Mm-hmm.
there is like over the age of 60.
Oh, they gon' yap. There's some yappers.
Okay.
They
And they
gon'
do.
yap.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Catch me there every Wednesday
Oh, I love
putting
that. And
together
they
my little
probably love
project.
that you're young and wanting to learn. And so that just brings them
Mm-hmm.
joy, probably. Oh, hey,
Yeah.
ladies. Hey,
And I'm the
ladies.
only black person too, so there's
Oh,
that.
well, yeah, okay. Now you got to be careful because, they was born probably pre-segregation. So,
Hello.
hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
All
then I
right.
got there was also Asian woman who I believe she escaped some type of war.
The
Because she was
Vietnam?
talking about it. Probably, I don't know. She
Oh,
escaped from
wow.
war. But she was
Interesting. Yeah, you
Asian
got to
and
get
she was
information. I'm invested.
I only went to my first one and so I'm getting acclimated. I'm joining my new school.
I love that. Yes to activities.
Yeah, so that's me trying to figure out what club to go to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, it was good checking in as always. How are y'all doing, listeners? How are
Yeah,
y'all doing? How was y'all week?
let
Talk
us
to
know.
us.
Below.
And y'all know y'all not getting up out this episode without hearing about these black businesses.
We're not
For
gonna
your
do
gem of the week.
it. So my gem of the week is called Brown Care Collective. So it is owned and operated by Cameron Burris, Monica Deshane. I apologize if I mispronounce your name, and Regina Fields. It is a collective of Black and Brown women because we want to be inclusive on this episode as well. So this is a collective of women who have come together by having a common goal of wanting to unite and bring their community together. Their mission is to assist Black and Brown bodies in their specific healing journey with a cultural perspective and collaborative wellness events. When you go to their website, you can check out past events that they've had. They've done things like R&B yoga. They've done wellness summits. There's so many other things. They're about to do a 5K. So there's a lot of things that they've done throughout the community. They are located in the Bay Area. So their events sometimes are in Tampa, sometimes their events are in St. Pete. And I just wanted to take a moment to highlight them because I've really been enjoying exploring their website. It looks like they be having a grand old time.
Love it.
at their events. I cannot wait to go to one to experience it. If you want to join me, DM me, let me know. We can go together. If you want more information, you can go to their website at browncarecollective.com or their Instagram at the Brown Care Collective. This is not a brand deal, but we are speaking it into existence. If you do attend one of their events and they ask, "How did you hear about us?" say, "Your favorite Capricorn sent you."
Yes. Oh, that is cute. You say R&B
Mm-hmm.
yoga?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love that. I be tired of the gongs and stuff. Sometimes I want to
Yeah,
hear
like
their
they.
little vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like I can still get relaxed listening to some R&B
Yeah.
tunes. So
Mm-hmm. Some
yeah, a good little
Sade.
stretch.
Yes.
Hello.
Mm-hmm.
Do some smooth movements to smooth operator. I love it. Yes. Oh,
Okay.
I see the vision.
You
Oh
see the
yeah.
vision?
I
Yes.
do. Oh yeah. When I come visit, we gonna go to one of them events. We got a lot to do
Mm-hmm. We
when I
have a
come to
lot to do
Florida.
in both cities.
Yes, absolutely, baby. The tour, we finna have a ball. A
Wow. Can you?
ball.
I cannot wait for us to do like your favorite Capricorns live. Like I see it now. Our little
Yeah,
mini tour.
baby. We gonna
I
have a
see it now.
ball.
Hmm.
Everybody finna have a ball. Cause one thing about it, we love treating people to nice things.
We love it. We love it. We love it.
Okay. Yes. Okay. So, my gem of the week, I want to shout out Betta Taste Caribbean Grill. They are located in Hackensack, New Jersey, and not only do they come right with the food, but also with the prices. And
Mm-hmm.
for my Caribbean people, they have saltfish and ackee for breakfast. So, and the people that know, they know. And definitely they have all the other Jamaican staples like oxtail, jerk chicken and pork, rasta pasta on special, because that ain't an everyday meal. And of course, the patties and cocoa bread. Now, I want to talk about the plate that I got. I got a $10 chicken plate. Right, this is the mini, and well, the small. And I was like, okay, I don't know what's all gonna come in there. And it was like, okay, what rice you want? I'm like, oh, okay. It was like, okay, you want some cabbage and some plantain? I said, yeah. And then it was like, you want some gravy on your rice? Y'all, I love y'all. Like, had to shout them out. Had to shout them out. And I've realized that they've earned my gem of the week. So this is not a sponsored shout out, but we are speaking sponsors into existence. Mm. All right, let's get into the pop culture segment. We got to keep y'all in the know and what we seeing around this internet, like, because it's a lot. And it's not even just the
Mm-hmm.
internet, it's just like the culture in general. We got to
Mm-hmm.
talk about it. We got to talk and keep y'all in the know. What have you seen this week?
So I don't know if y'all have been following, but do y'all remember the men that escaped from the Louisiana jail?
Yeah.
Well, they finally found Derek Groves. He was the
Mm.
last man standing. That man been on the run. I think they said 145 days. I think that's what they said.
Okay. That's like
So
almost half
like
a year.
no, okay, I lied. Maybe 45 days. It wasn't 100.
That's
A long
it,
time.
yeah, a long periodically
It's
time.
been at least 2 months, I'd say. Two and a half
It's only
months.
been 2 months. I don't know.
Hmm.
Maybe it's just so much going on that I'm
It's a
like,
lot going. No, it's literally a lot going on. I feel like each month is like 6 months.
yeah, at this
It's a lot
point. But
going on.
then the year just be going by too fast at the same time too.
Hmm. Well, I
Yeah.
brought him up to say this is you got to know your people. I'm not condoning breaking out of prison. I just want to you in there for what you in there for. Some people are wrongfully convicted. I don't know if that was his story or not, but I'm not going to touch on that. What I am going to touch on is you really need to know your people because you know how he got caught up. He got in a fight with his lady, and his lady was like, "I'm going to tell on you." But whole time you've been harboring a fugitive. So you really think that them folks not gonna lock you up too? You think you gonna get that 20,000 and you helped, you assisted? See, that's the thing,
Yeah.
ladies. I'm talking to you. let's put on our thinking caps. Like let's think these things through. Cause did you really think that them folks was gonna let you cash that $20,000? You really thought? You really thought? Because, and the thing is, she got upset with him because he obviously cannot work. He cannot go out in public. He's a fugitive. So she's basically like, well, I'm going broke trying to take care of you. So you knew what it was when you signed up. I'm on his side now. I'm on his side because you knew what it was. You knew what it was when I broke out. You knew what it was going to be. I cannot go get a job.
You knew
I
who
can't
I
get a
was.
job. First of all, even if I didn't break out and I was just here, I done my time, I still can't get a job. You know, the background, honey, he's a felon. He can't get no job. So whether he broke out or came home justfully, you still would be in the same boat. There would be nothing different. So I just say, let's just think these things through before we start making these commitments. Because now you're sitting in jail. You are also facing a felony. So,
they actually arrested her?
yes, honey is in jail right now on this Sunday morning. She's in jail. Yeah. And the thing is, your life, you blew your life up because you were emotional, but you knew what it was when you signed up. Like, you knew what this was gonna be. That's what's crazy to me. But anywho, I say that to say, know what you're signing up for before you start committing to things. Let's not be making emotional decisions off temporary things. And third, that man is fine. I don't blame her. I don't blame her. Because he is fine. I do not blame her. However, I think she should have thought it through a little bit more. Little bit more.
For sure.
But
she's probably young too. Young and dumb. Full of, you know what I'm saying.
No, she won't. She old enough to be our auntie.
Yeah,
honey. She was not old enough to be auntie. Literally, the mentality. Like, it's giving 60 days after lock or love after lockup. That's what it was giving.
Them do be adults. Them be fully formed prefrontal cortexes.
Just know what you're getting yourself into before you start harboring a fugitive and thinking that if you snitch on him, that you're not gonna get locked up too. That's crazy. That's crazy work. Anyway, free my man's dear. I don't even know what he went to prison for, jail. So let me not say free him. I just oh my God, who did he murder? Okay, I gotta look at his case. Let me not say free him because I don't know what he's in there for. But free her. You know what? Free the girlfriend, free the ex-girlfriend, because she didn't know. She's innocent in all of this. She thought she was gonna come, he was gonna lay the pipe down, they was gonna live happily ever after.
And then free her, like a man, he made her upset.
Free her. She innocent in all of it. Free her. You dumb?
I think she might need to sit for a little bit. Yeah. Learn your lesson. She got to be rehabilitated. But I really just believe in dismantling the whole prison system. But
it's not helpful. If anything, it's harmful. So, but I mean,
and then they put these people back on the streets
with no resources. There's a thin line there, because I think some of it is like there are some really ruthless people out here that are just, they need to be dealt with. But I think the people who genuinely want to make a change in their life, there's no resources for them, which is unfortunate. Yeah. And if there are, they are now being cut. Because
and have been slowly been chipped away. Mm-hmm. And then I don't even understand why you can privately own a prison.
Oh, baby, don't even get me down that rabbit.
Make it make sense, honey. If you need to watch 13th on Netflix, the documentary, get yourself abreast to the situation.
Please do. Quickly.
Hello.
Quick, fast, in a hurry. Yeah, it's crazy. The prison system is crazy. And don't even get me started on the school to prison pipeline.
Hello, because what do you mean that you can statistically tell that this person's going to end up in prison? What? Huh? What's happening here?
And instead of putting resources in place so that they don't, you decrease the resources so that they do. Okay.
Sounds like there's a bigger picture at play.
Free her, Derek. Sorry, my guy.
Yeah.
It's not fun when the rabbit got the gun. That's just
It
all I'm gonna
ain't.
say.
Dang. I did see a interview of the landlord going through the property, and the property was
Oh, the
like
black man?
trash. Yeah. And they had all this stuff. I'm like, what was going on up in that
No.
house?
Did you see the old lady though? They interviewed an old lady who lived across the street.
No.
She said, I'll send it to your Instagram.
Okay.
She said, well, I've been watching it on the news. I didn't know he would, and not him being right across the street. And then she just trails off and laughter.
No.
She said, not him being right across the street this whole time. I know that's right.
Okay.
She said, I mind my business. I want no parts.
Hello. But I think that's also a bigger thing, because why don't we know our neighbors? Like, even in apartment buildings, like, we should definitely know our neighbors, because there should never be someone hungry with someone that has a surplus in the same building. That doesn't make any sense to me.
Bring back community. Bring back community.
Hello. Go to your community events, because there are some leasing offices that be trying to do events for tenants, and I've played and participated in like community games, and like they literally just stopped the game because not enough people sign up.
Oh,
And so
yeah, y'all participate, and they be giving out free food too.
Hello. Free
At least
food,
go for the
free
food.
stuff, free merch. I do like
free apartment merch. Where you live at?
Okay.
The Grove. You see my
Okay, got the shirt on, got a bag. I've had a beer cozy before. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. Okay. Well, this week, I want to mention me on the internet.
Okay.
I have started TikToking. I've been getting into like different review things. So right now I am into this app. It's called Too Good to Go.
Okay.
I have just listen. I love a good
If you're
deal, and
listening,
that's all
sponsor
it
my
is.
girl. Sponsor my girl.
Hello.
Too Good to Go.
Yes. I will put on for the city.
Okay, Jeezy.
Okay. So the Too Good to Go app is essentially for restaurants that usually have surplus at the end of the day. So a lot of restaurants find themselves throwing things out because they can't sell it. So what they'll do is post on the app and say, hey, we'll give out this many bags by the end of the day, and it'll be this certain price. So the things that I've gotten, I haven't spent more than $10 at all on anything.
Okay.
So
this could be good for someone who's maybe income restrict too.
Exactly. And for me, I'm thinking like this would be great for like an EBT program, like to partner up, and people that don't want to cook that night just be able to use their EBT card to purchase the
like
food.
TANF funds or something like that.
Yeah. So the first thing I got was a soup and salad from an Italian restaurant. It was given segregation back in the day from that restaurant, so I was in and out. But their soup was fire. Not gonna hold you. Not gonna hold you. I spent $4.25 on that. So I've been
for
buying
a
the
soup
surprise
and a salad.
For a soup and a salad, $4.25, and that includes the tax and everything.
Give me more.
So,
hold the segregation.
Okay. Hello.
I'll take a soup and salad. Hold the racism.
Okay, but I was in and out, so I ain't too mad. And then I got another surprise bag where it was a dessert place, and they gave me 2 mousse cups. So one was like a tiramisu, the other one was like a chocolate one. Both fire, $4.25 for both of them. And then finally I did a juice place. That one was a little bit more expensive. That one was $7.45, I want to say. And I got 2 juices and 3 like little shot things. So the 2 juices, I'm not going to sit here and try to explain what was in the juices because I don't remember, but it was like blue spirilla, greens and celery and all of that in the big bottles, and then the 2 ginger, not ginger, but celery juice. I didn't even know it, but I love me some celery juice. And
Okay.
then another one was buckwheat and almond milk. Not a fan of that one.
I was gonna say
But
what is buckwheat a herb? Is it a root?
I would say it's a wheat. I don't know.
I can't. I can't.
I don't know. I know I've heard of it. Or a grain, maybe. I really don't know. Don't get me wrong. I don't know. But I didn't like it.
Okay.
I ain't like that
That's what
one.
you do know.
Yeah. But also $7.45 for five juices, baby. It's usually $10 for one. So
Mm.
yeah, I
Yeah,
love
that's a
that.
good
I'm not going
deal.
to be mad. I
Mm-hmm.
was not mad at that at all. And not only does it allow me to try these restaurants that I've never tried before, but also it's a deal. I like a good deal. My
You
two
do
favorite
love.
things.
You do.
My two favorite things.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah. So on my TikTok, I am just going through the places that I've tried, but then
Mm-hmm.
also like I'm really just trying to get into my content creation, like just putting things out
Yes.
there because I am currently fun employed. So I'm just trying to figure out what get me
Mm-hmm.
some streams of income. So yeah, follow me on
Yeah.
TikTok at nobody like you, baby. um, but yeah,
Nobody
so
like you, baby. All right.
yeah, and then my name is Chad. It was a late night, and I never, thought I would be content
Well,
creating
mine
and
is
asking
Food
people to
Truck
follow me.
Cutie. So
That is
there we
true.
go. Because I was gonna start podcasts. I thought about TikToking about food trucks, just never got around to it. So here we
I
are.
do love a good food truck. We do love a good
Mm-hmm.
food truck.
I love a good food truck.
It's never too late to start.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
So for the people that are listening, what have y'all seen up on the internet in pop culture? We want to hear from y'all. Like,
Mm-hmm.
what do y'all be seeing on this crazy internet and just out and about and just be talking about with y'all friends? We want to know. We want to know. Talk to us.
Put us in a group chat. Put us in a group chat.
Okay. Hello. All right. And y'all know the weather is changing. We're getting into the fall weather. So we just
Mm-hmm.
want to talk about changes in general, changes in life, because life changed just like the season. So go on, kick this off. How do you best prepare for change?
Oh wow. I don't know. I feel like I crash out. Not gonna hold you.
What? So it
I
just
don't.
change just happens to you. You don't do the changes.
Right. Mm-hmm. It just happens to me, and I just
No. So there's no prep. You just raw
nope.
dog
I
every
just
change.
crash
Just
out, and then I'd be like, okay, I got it all out of me. I can deal. I can deal with what's
okay.
happening. I can do better. There's room for improvement.
Oh,
I can do better, but it's
you
funny you
still
mentioned
got
that
air in your
because
lungs.
I'm going through that right now where something is changing and I don't feel like I fit into the change, so I'm like crashing out about it.
Okay.
So
Fair enough. Okay.
I
Okay.
could
So
do
for
better though.
me, yeah, I mean, there's always room for improvement. We ain't perfect.
Mm-hmm.
That's all right. The first step is acknowledging.
Yeah.
You got that out the way.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I feel like I like to see what's going on and then just figure out what I can do because there are things that are completely out of my control. I accept that. Ain't nothing I can do about it. I can try my
Mm-hmm.
best. The only thing that I can control is this being this body right here. Like that's
Mm-hmm.
all I can change. I can control. Because I mean, even just getting older is a change.
Oof. Yeah.
Like we were just talking about it. Like we have to literally recognize what's going on in our bodies and
Mm-hmm.
adjust. Like I realized I gotta stretch a little bit more. Like
Mm.
I mean, I don't mind some yoga, but I realized I need to do like daily stretching. Like intentional stretching. So I think maybe the way that I best prepare for change is being intentional.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So, as you know, change is chaos. In these moments, if you're not crashing out, how do you ground yourself? And if so, how do you ground yourself and not get overwhelmed or overstimulated?
You know what's funny about overstimulation? I went out to the outlets yesterday. I was extremely overstimulated to the point where I wanted to scream so I could clear the store out and shop alone. I literally wanted everybody to leave and wait outside until I was done so I could shop in peace. Because when you're especially when you're shoe shopping and like you're just standing in your place and you're trying to look, but then there's people walking in front of you. There's people trying to grab shoes. There's kids behind you kicking and playing. And I'm just like, everybody get the fuck out. Let me shop in peace. And then y'all can just come back in. So I guess that's why online shopping was invented for people like me. But anyway,
Fair enough.
when I am overwhelmed, I tend to rest and take a nap to pretend that things are not happening, or just to reset. I will treat myself. Well, I'm always treating myself, but I will treat
As you should.
I will like treat myself to a good meal or a night out drinking, and not saying that you should use alcohol as a substitute, but when I'm feeling overwhelmed, I'm like, oh, I need a good night out. I need a good undergrad night out. I take it to the depths. I'm taking it back.
Okay, what I'm hearing is you like to get nostalgic and just something that doesn't require a lot of brain activity.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
I get,
That's
what
fair.
is it called? It's something fatigue, decision fatigue very easily. Because the job that I have, I'm constantly making decisions. In life, I'm constantly the one having to make decisions. Yep. All of those things, I'm like, I don't want to do anything that does not require me to make a decision. Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
That's fair. That is fair. I actually do something pretty similar. When I get overwhelmed, I realize I get very nostalgic too.
Because you just miss when you didn't have this much responsibility.
I like that.
Like,
that.
When did I become the most important person? I want to be a nobody. I want to be a nobody so bad. Like, I just want to be a nobody.
Be careful what you say. No, ma'am, you gonna be somebody. Okay. You can rest. Maybe just dial it back.
Yeah, you're right.
Not
maybe
as many decisions, because
yeah,
you were talking about control. You need to be in control. There's no way. Ain't no way. You can just not make a decision. I think if you actually went to like not making any decisions, you would fucking hate it.
I probably would.
It.
Yeah.
I guarantee you. I know it.
That is not one you want to fuck around and find out about.
Oh,
don't do that.
It ain't, baby. It ain't, because it is a blessing to be able to make your own choices. Sorry, y'all. Gotta do D&D. But yeah, it's a blessing to be able to make your own choices. Now, it could definitely be overwhelming to have to make too many choices. So I get that. Definitely get that. Maybe dial it back.
Maybe that. Okay.
Offset some of the or not offset. What is it? Offshore? No, not offshore. But delegate. Delegate. There we go. Come on. What is it? Vocab words. Yes. Yes. Because I too get decision fatigue, and I'm like, okay, I don't have to do all of this. That's the thing. If you don't have to do it all, don't do it all. Because for me, like when I get overstimulated, overwhelmed, I go back to the music I used to listen to when I was 14, 15.
Aww.
Yeah, it's all until you realize what I was listening to. I was
What were
listening
you?
to Boosie, Beat It Up, and I Want Sex, and Nicki Minaj Warning. You got Keys, the Nicki Minaj diss. These are all songs that I can sing word for word, and you can only find them on YouTube. And then there's another song by TC Misses called "Shake Them Dreads Between My Legs." Yes, of course, I was definitely that youth growing up, singing a song
So
that I didn't mean to. But
what does listening to that music do when you're overwhelmed? I need to know
listen,
the
I feel
is it
like
a
I have an out of
dopamine
body
hit?
experience.
Okay.
Yes, like I be
Okay.
like
Okay.
that's me every time. I love it. I love
Okay.
it.
All right. All
If
right. All
they
right.
if they had those songs for karaoke night, I would sing them. But and
Oh
also
man.
twerking. I'm not gonna lie, like just shaking your groove thing, because we're on YouTube. Um, Shaking your groove thing definitely helps for me. Like if I'm overwhelmed, overstimulated, just listening to music and just moving my body and just releasing, just being free, just not caring, just in my
Mhm.
house, just music blasting. I might have my headphones in. I might just actually, I ain't gonna hold you. Sometimes I be out in public. Like I might go to a park and just have my headphones in, and I'm rapping to myself, because I might be my own main character in my story.
You are.
100%. Yeah,
You definitely are.
yeah.
Mhm.
So
I had
yeah,
a
that
moment
helped
like that
me.
last Saturday. I danced to Bodyguard in my kitchen. And I was
Come
like,
on
I
now.
feel good. I feel good.
Yes. It
Mhm.
got to be some science behind it of just dancing and just listening to a good song that that you love, that gives you that good feeling. It got to be some
Mhm.
science behind it. Cuz that's what I do. Like I also have a YouTube playlist of these songs too. And I just
Oh my
put on some
goodness.
Trill
If anyone ever
ENT.
gets a hold of your Google account, boy.
Girl, and you know what? I know that I've been on YouTube for a very long time, because the videos that I watch, they're 16 years old.
That's a long time. That's
Yeah.
a long
I was on
periodical
YouTube
time.
like as a youngin. Like I was there
Hmm.
when they was doing the cinnamon challenge on YouTube with what was her name? Glow. But the real eccentric lady,
Oh
Freddie
yeah, my
E.
cinnamon challenge video
Hot
is
damn
on
I
YouTube
rock.
still. Hmm.
Yeah. What Hot damn I rock definitely changed the entire game, because he started doing the little clips, and people found out that those clips help keep your attention. Like it's
Hmm.
not like clip like, oh, this is a short clip, but like starting and stopping clips,
Hmm.
that he started that. And so then like everybody else started doing that. It was a whole thing. I've been on YouTube for a very, very long time,
So
okay?
why not to go on a tangent? So why have did you ever think about becoming a YouTuber
hmm
at one point?
hmm I actually have a video on my YouTube channel from freshman year,
Hmm.
PH5. Roommates and hall people, we were in the video. I will send you the video. It's
Oh,
private.
please
I'm gonna
do.
send you the
Please
link.
do.
You're gonna be very surprised who's in the video. You know who's in the video. That video is on YouTube.
Wow.
just
It's like
college
a
kids, just
what do they call those things that you bury? A
time
time
capsule.
capsule. A
Mm-hmm.
digital time capsule. Wow.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Child, I thought about it. I was on Jackie Aina early. Like that was my girl. That's still my girl. Love her down. I need
Mm.
Jackie. If you ever listen to this, just send me edges in a pan, just a single, please. If you can. I need that. I hit pan and they don't sell the palette anymore.
Oh.
Need edges, please. Thank you. But to move along in the conversation, is is there a change that you've made in your life that was for the good or for the bad, or maybe a little both?
Yeah, there's a couple of friendships that I was like, yeah, no, we're gonna have to cut this short right here. And
Okay.
it definitely was for the better because I feel like it was one of those things where the person didn't want more for me than I wanted. Like, I wanted more for myself, but that person didn't want me to move in that direction if it
Mm-hmm.
wasn't tied to something that they were doing. So it was kind of weird. I also think that person was like secretly in love with me as well. But
Hmm.
I don't know. It just, we're just gonna leave that where it is. Cause, but yeah, I
Yeah.
think
Okay.
some friendships that I've had to be like, okay, well, we're not growing in the same vein. And even when it comes to relationships too, like there's some people that I've dated and I'm like, yeah, we could never spin the block, like ever, ever, ever,
Fair
ever.
enough. I think I have trauma memory. Like, my
Hmm.
memory just be like, "Whoop, you traumatized. We gonna forget everything that happened." I think that's how I
Oh
ended
my
up with my ex.
goodness.
Yeah, because
Interesting.
like when we were in that relationship, like in the beginning, I couldn't remember like why I left. And I'm like, dang, like this is a real good guy.
Mm-hmm.
And then as we were dating, I was like, oh, this is why I left. Like, you're literally the same person. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Interesting. I wonder why your brain blocks out memories like that.
Mm. Yeah.
Huh.
I also don't have any childhood memories either. So
Interesting. I think for me,
yeah.
my brain does the opposite. It holds on to the
Mm,
memory it holds on to the memory to the point where if the person is changing, my body still will respond the same. And so
mm,
I think that's why I crash out sometimes when like when change is happening and the person is changing to be a better person or be a better version of themselves. My brain is still holding on to the
mm.
past.
Okay. That was your body.
my my body and my brain are holding on to the past them. So then even if they are making changes, my brain is like, nope, because remember when they did that? Remember when they did that and you felt like this, and we're going to keep you safe. It is my brain keeping me safe because I can fall into a
Mm,
deep pit, like, because of the way people interact with me. And a lot of people don't know me to my core is because my brain has developed this way of protecting me where I don't let people into like the core me. So if a person gets let into the core me and they fuck that up, it's very difficult for
to get back.
me to see the new person or the change. So I just
Mm-hmm.
crash out because my body is responding like, no, don't do it. They're gonna fuck it up. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. And it's like, no, we see the change. And but I cannot, like, my emotions get so charged to the point where I cannot unsee the things that they've done. Like, so
Yeah.
I don't know where I
Okay.
was going
Yeah.
with that, but yeah.
No. I get that. So, well, it was a response of me forgetting things
Mm-hmm.
when I'm in a traumatic state.
Yeah.
Like my brain be like, "Oh, nah," but like my brain will definitely remember. No, like they did something bad. Like it's, but
Yeah.
like the specifics, my brain be like, "Mm,
No.
move along,
We just keep the
move
alert,
along."
but we can't tap into the file, babe. We deleted the file,
Yeah.
but the alert is still there, but the file
Oh
is
yeah,
gone.
for sure. For sure. Cause it was just like I can tell like exactly when I let my guard down. I
Mm-hmm.
know when it happened and all of that. So it's just like when my brain caught back up, it was like
Wait a
this was
second.
okay. Okay. So yeah. Okay. I had a question, but I forgot it. Um oh yes. Do you feel like there's any changes that weren't necessarily the greatest that you may have made?
Well, I don't like to live life with regret. So I feel like that would
Fair.
be me regretting. And that's one thing my grandma always taught me is like, if you make a decision,
Stand on it.
10 toes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's just what it's going to be. Learn the lesson from it, but try not to. Because I feel like when you start living your life with so many regrets, you miss the value and the lesson that you
Yeah.
learn. Because as long as you got God by your side, you're not going to be put in harm's way. So everything is just a
Mm-hmm.
lesson. It's not a regret. I learned a lot of lessons. I have learned quite
That's
a few of
life.
lessons, you know? So
Mm-hmm.
I think one of the biggest lessons that I've learned is when it comes to change is you cannot force it upon people if they don't want it themselves. And I
Yeah.
think that's the hardest part, because you see so much for another person, and then if they don't want to change, or the environment is changing and they don't want to go along with the change, then I mean,
Yeah.
you don't get
Yeah.
left. You
Yeah.
get
And
left or get right.
okay, hello. And I agree with that. That's also like letting go of control too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I would say that there's been a lot of good changes in my life. I feel like the changes that I do make that actually go through um are
The fact
meant to
that you had to
happen.
put that clarification on there.
Listen, because I've definitely tried to make changes in my life, and God was like, no, like in
Mm-hmm.
mysterious ways. And I'd be upset and I'd be like, why is this happening? Da, 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 da. Come to find out, it was a protection. It was protection the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so interesting to live through this lens of knowing that you're blessed and highly favored, because when things don't work out, like I tend to get a little upset because this is what I wanted, but I feel like now, because I understand that everything is working for my good, that if it don't happen, it wasn't meant to happen. And that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I can feel sad about it, but not dwell in it.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, like, it wasn't meant to happen. And
Mm-hmm.
what's for me is going to be better. Because I've definitely tried to move out of state several times. From North Carolina. I lived in North Carolina for 20 years. And I tried to move
That's
out
more
that
than half your
state so many times.
lifetime.
Hello. And I had to really realize that, like, I was in North Carolina. I tried to move several times. Tried to move out of state once I graduated from college. That didn't work. Recently I tried to move out of state. That didn't work. And now I'm finally out of state. I know that everything is new and different, but this was the move that was meant to be made.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very interesting. So I feel like while I've tried to make bad changes, I feel like who I am, those changes just didn't come to fruition because they weren't meant for me. So yeah,
Yeah, no, I
I've
agree.
tried. Definitely tried to make some bad changes. So I like what you said about living without no regret, because that's real. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I made the decision 10 toes down. I feel like for a long time I didn't try to make decisions because I didn't want to have to like stand on it. So
Yeah.
I would let life happen to me. But then it was like, nah, baby, you you're a leader. You have to make decisions. You have to step up, because people will definitely throw you in the air and play with you like a beach ball if you let them. Don't do
Oh, yeah, yeah.
that.
That is true. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm a big ruminator. I don't know if
Mm,
that's a trauma response, but I ruminate on things a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. And I try
okay.
not to, but I think the rumination comes from I want to be able to calculate the change before it happens so then I can process.
Mm,
Like for
mm-hmm.
example, not to get morbid or anything, but sometimes I pretend like sometimes I try to make myself experience what losing a person is like, even though they're still living on Earth, because I'm
Mm-hmm.
trying to, and I know this is a crazy thing to do. And I explain this to my therapist too, but I'm trying to prepare myself for what that loss would be like. But I'm like, the person's still here. So why are
Mm.
you going down this rabbit hole? But I don't know.
Hmm.
I have to experience the thing before it actually happens to me. Because I guess I
Yeah, that's
like to be in
interesting.
control. Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know. I do not
Do
do
you know
well
your
with
attachment?
change.
Okay. Do you know
I
your
think
attachment
I
style?
am. What are the three? Isn't it three? It's
I think
secure,
it's like,
and then
yeah, anxious avoidant, anxious. Um,
I know I'm anxious. I'm pretty sure I'm
okay.
anxious attachment.
Okay. Yeah, I'm anxious avoidant. And I think I have detachment issues. Well, not
I do
issues. I
too.
just be detached. I'd be like, and
Oh, I'm
so
too
I will
attached. That's the
grieve
issue.
somebody.
too attached.
Yeah, I will grieve somebody like as I'm transitioning. I'd be like, I don't think this is gonna work, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
I'll be sad, and I'm like, okay, yeah, this ain't gonna work. So yeah, I feel like I do a similar thing where I grieve somebody while we're actually still in the relationship. I'll grieve the
Yeah.
relationship while the relationship is going on, and then I'll leave.
Yeah. And see
Yeah,
me, I'm too attached. So like it takes me a while to get attached, but once I'm attached to you, it's just like we're
it's up
never
and
ever,
stuck.
yeah, like till the death. And then when something
Mm-hmm.
changes in that relationship and it doesn't operate the same, I'm like, I don't care about you. Like there's no middle ground with me. It's either I really give a fuck, I do
No, you don't.
not care. There's very few
Okay.
things that lie in between. It's
Mm-hmm.
probably my job maybe lies in between, but other than that, like I either really rock with you or I really don't. And if I don't, I could care less what you're doing. But if I really
Fair
rock
enough.
with you, I have that expectation for you to rock with me in the same way. And I think that's how I
Mm-hmm.
get myself in these predicaments because I put this expectation
Mm.
of people to rock with me in the way that I rock with them. And when they stop rocking with me in that way, I'm like, well, what?
Yeah.
What is happening? Like,
What's
what?
tea? What's going on?
What's going on? And then when
Yeah.
people pretend like nothing has changed, yes, it has. Like our
Mm.
energy has changed. We don't communicate the same. We're not hanging out as much, or we don't do the things that we once did. But you
Yeah.
want to just enter into my life like, oh, what's going on with you? I'm good. Like I'm not
Mm-hmm.
about no. I'm not about to exchange energy with you like that if you're sometime me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not doing
Yeah,
that.
that's fair.
Mm-mm. And
That's
that's why I
fair.
say I don't do well with
Mm.
change because when people start doing that, switching up, I don't handle that very well because I hold my
Hmm.
friendships and relationships very close to me.
Yeah.
And you start acting a different way. I don't know. I just don't deal well with. And I think from a child I don't do well with change. Like
Mm-hmm.
when different people would like enter my mom's space or like she would date different people, I'd be like, I'm not rocking with them. Don't care who they are. Don't have time. Even
Mm-hmm.
now as an adult, I'm like, okay, that's who you decide to date or whatever. I don't care. I don't want
Yeah.
nothing to do with it because I don't want to deal with the possibility of them leaving or that thing leaving. If it ain't
Yeah.
secure, I don't want it. I don't want no
Okay.
parts. I don't want no
I ain't mad at
parts.
that.
I
That's
don't want no
fair. So you
parts.
protect your energy is what it sounds like. And
Mm-hmm.
that's I mean, I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing either. Like I mean, I
Yeah.
feel like a lot of
I
people
don't be
should
gambling
protect
with
their
mine.
energy.
Like I don't be gambling with.
Period.
If it's not
We got
something that
one
can be
body.
consistent, if it's
Mm-hmm.
not something that can be consistent and I know that it's not going to change, which I know change is inevitable. So I don't know, maybe I just need to grow up, but
Yeah, change is inevitable, but it's also there are things that are in your control and things that are out of your control. So
yeah.
some things are going to change regardless of what you do.
Yeah.
That's out of your control. But there are some things that are in your control. Actually, I went to some type of festival with the vendors and the tables and stuff like that, and they had this little placard, and it was like things you can control, things that you can't control, and it was really cute.
Mhm.
I was like, okay. And then they had like these little sensory things. I like those type of programs and things like that that are teaching people, how to navigate this space,
Yeah.
because there's no manual for life, but there are some things that you can do to help make life a little bit easier.
Mhm.
And
No,
letting
I
go of control
agree.
is one of them. Hmm.
I definitely have to work on letting go of control cuz the change thing, I just don't I do not do.
It's
And
not
I know I
easy.
don't deal well with it. So it's just but that's why I don't attach myself to things and people. That's the thing. Like I don't have an attachment to things and people because I don't do well with change. So if I don't attach myself, then if it changed, I don't care.
Fair. Okay.
But I can't
That
just live
sound
my
like
life
anxious
with
avoidant.
zero. But I can't just live my life and not attach myself to things. So I
Yeah.
don't know, child. I need to let me go back and hit my therapist up again.
We
Because I thought I
growing.
was doing
We I think you're doing
clearly.
well. You're able to acknowledge things, because there are some people
Yeah.
who will go through life thinking that they're doing everything right, and the whole time they're walking around traumatized and traumatizing people. So,
Yeah, literally.
you
Yeah.
know.
Hurt people
Hmm.
hurt people. So
Hello, yeah, like that acknowledgement is big. So I'm proud of you for that.
Well, thanks, child. I try.
Do you have a change that you suggest everybody makes?
Oh, what is my change that I would suggest everybody make? If you don't put yourself first, put yourself first. That's the biggest change.
Hello. I like
That's
that.
all I got.
Yeah, I
Mm,
agree. That is definitely what I would
mm-hmm.
say. Like, that's I'm glad that you brought that up because I was listening to a clip of our last episode where I was saying, you don't have to perform at 120%. But if you want to give 120%, give 120% to yourself. Like,
Mm-hmm.
don't go
Yeah.
out here and get these jobs 120%. Like, if you're going to
Yeah.
go hard for you because there's only
You,
one you and
babe.
nobody can take care of you like you can take care of you.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody is living in that body. Nobody is in your brain. Nobody can make you do this if you don't want to.
Yeah.
That's your body. So yeah, give 120% to yourself. um do you, baby girl?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, what do you do? So going back to, I guess, the first point that you made, what do you do if the people around you are not adjusting to the changes that you've made in your life?
I mean, the mature thing for me would be to say, have a conversation. But the Chanel thing for me is like, okay, well, I'm moving. And but the thing is, if somebody told me that, I would feel away. I would definitely feel away if
Hmm.
somebody was just like,
Okay.
and the thing is, that's what's happening in my life right now. Someone is moving in a direction, and I'm just like, where I don't know how I fit in this direction. And they're just like, well, I'm moving in this direction. So you can either get with it
You'll get
or
lost.
not. And
Dang.
it's like, well, I mean, so they're moving in the direction that is for the betterment of them. However, they're like, well, I can still manage to give you all that I'm giving you and manage this new thing. And I'm like, but you can't. You're only one person. Something is going to lose, and it's going to be me. And so what do you want me to do? Like, what is your expectation of me to just go with this thing blindly, knowing it's a possibility that I'm going to be the thing that's suffering. So
Mm,
now I'm crashing
yeah.
out because
Girl said, crash out.
now I'm reverting back to old habits, like picking fights and like being irritated and
Hmm.
frustrated because I'm like, I don't know what this is going to look like. Like, I don't want to take this gamble and then feel like a fool. So, and you
Hmm.
can't guarantee me that I'm not going to be feel like a fool. You don't know the future. You
Yeah.
don't know what
Okay.
this new thing
Hello. Don't
holds and
nobody.
how much energy this new thing is going to cost.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I just,
Hmm. Yeah.
hmm, life is
Okay.
hard.
It is.
Life is very,
Ain't no
very
manual to this
complicated.
thing. We just
It's
all out
hard.
here winging it. It don't matter how old you get. We just all winging
It's
it.
just, but I would say if a change is happening and people around you aren't with it, I think just try to communicate the best way that, okay, this is why I'm doing this thing. And I guess ultimately make the decision that's in betterment for you. And I guess
Yeah.
everybody just gonna have to feel how they feel.
Adjust.
Just know you might get a
Yeah.
crash out or two in there. So
Hey, it's out of your control.
you
Yeah,
might get a
that's
crash
fair.
out or two in there.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. Yeah, I feel like for me, back to the point of detachment, I don't be caring. Like, if you're not adjusting, I literally do not have to exist in your life. I yeah, I really, I don't know. Like, I think it's because I moved around a lot growing up. Like, I never really learned to like attach to people or things or places or
Mm-hmm.
anything like that. So it's like, if it changed, it changed. Like, ain't nothing I could do about it. It's out of my control. And
Yeah.
yeah, I think that played a big part in my attachment style, because I used to think that everything was temporary or replaceable and things like that. But then, like, as I've gotten older and I've had friends for over a decade now, it's like, no, baby, you got to like maintain these type of things.
Yeah.
And so it's been an interesting journey for me, because I realized that you can't just let everything go, because everything is not, let goable or replaceable. Like, I don't know what I would do if I really just like lost all of my friends. Like, I used to think, I don't have any close friends. No, I got some solid people like in my corner. And so it was like, that was an adjustment and a learning phase and learning lesson for me to, one, attach, but also with the understanding that things are going to change. Like, everything's not going to be the same, because I know I'm a changing person. I change a lot. I go through my ups and downs, and I do a lot. Even though I've remained the same person, I feel like I told everybody I was cutting my hair for like 3-4 years, and then I just randomly one Tuesday was like, I'm cutting my hair. And everybody was like, wait, what? And this is, like, I don't know, like, but that's just how I am, like, but that's like in general, like, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to do this, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do this, and I just be doing it. It's on my own timeline.
Yeah,
and so
for sure.
Yeah. As far as the people around me not adjusting with the detachment, I just be like, okay. Now, it depends on who it is, because I feel like most of my friends are understanding of me. Like, when I go through my changes and stuff like that, and when I wake up one day with pink hair or blue hair, and just whatever I be doing with my life, child. I feel like I am grateful that I have supportive people around me that I can lean on. Not everybody is as supportive of my changes, but I think I just don't be caring. And that's that detachment.
Yeah.
I feel like it's helpful, but it's not always healthy. So it helps me when it comes to like
not
the
crashing
people
out
around me adjusting. Hello. Because it takes me a bit to crash out, but I feel like some of them be valid. Some of them actually do be valid.
Yeah, some of mine don't be, but I only crash out about things I care about, though. Like, that's the thing.
That's
Like, if
fair.
I'm attached to you, I'm going to crash out about that. Because what do you mean you don't want to be my, like, what do you mean things are not operating in the same way that they're operating? Like, I don't understand. And I can just be a real, so I can work on that too. I can work on that.
Acknowledgement. I love this for you. Okay, my girl know who she is, okay?
That's the thing, Shanti. I know who I am. I know these things about me. So it's like, I be trying to not get attached so people don't have to experience that level, that side of me. But people just like me so much. But then it's like, I'm crazy.
Hello. See, that's why I'll be making friends.
I'm crazy. And I know this. Like, no, you cannot just not communicate with me the same way you were communicating with me without an explanation. Like, what do you mean things are different in your life? Change them back. Change them back. I don't like it this way.
That's fair. Okay. Well, listeners, do y'all have any answers to these questions? Because everybody is going through these changes. It's a 4-season year every single year, and the years just keep going. So everybody experience changes, and we want to know, how do y'all best prepare for change? How do y'all ground yourselves when y'all going through these changes? Is there anything in your life that you would say was a good or a bad change, and one change you would suggest to everybody? And what do you do if the people around you are just not adjusting to the changes that you made in life? We want to hear from y'all. Talk to us.
Do.
Leave it in the comments. Leave it
below.
Yep. Wherever
Or email
you
us.
are watching this.
You can
Email us, yes, at yourfavoritecapricorns@gmail.com. Yes, we accept email. And always, we got to give y'all something about Black folks. every episode, every single episode, because we love giving our Black people their flowers. Because if we're not going to shout us out, who will?
Who is?
So, okay. So this is the segment where we give Black folk they flowers.
Mm-hmm.
Who you want to shout out this week, girl?
I want to give my flowers to Aja Wilson. If
I
you
know
don't
that's
know
right.
who she is, you need to know who she is. If you don't, go
Mm-hmm.
follow her right now on all socials. All socials. She is one of the best WNBA players of all time. All time, all time, all time, all time. There's nobody. She's definitely top two, not two. We'll just put it like that. She just led the Las Vegas Aces in their third championship win in 4 years. 3 in 4 years. That means they've won almost damn near every year since she's been with them.
I know
Do
that's
you know
right.
how hard that is as an athlete to lead your team to 3 championships in 4 years?
Ask
She was
LeBron.
all, and she also was named Defensive Player of the Year, MVP. No other athlete has been this decorated in a season outside of her. To give you
Mm.
some facts about my girl, she was the fastest player to reach 5,000 career points. 5,000 career points. A bucket is, let me get, she's in 4 years, right? Each bucket is either 2 or 3, right? Or
Or
if you get
one.
a free throw, 1.
Mm-hmm.
So you mean to tell me 5,000 points, the fastest player to reach 5,000 points is a
Mm.
lot to get.
Yeah.
So I just
That's
wanted to
a
give my flowers to Miss Wilson because she really is that girl.
yes.
Not only is she that girl on the court, she's that girl off the court.
Off the court.
I don't know if y'all
Mm-hmm.
have dug into her philanthropy work, but you really need to. She is always, always, always supporting little Black girls in their
Oh.
dreams and their hopes. She's in commercials. My girl
Yep.
is out here. She is busy. She is booked. She is working. So we want to
And
give
she
her
got some
her flowers.
shoes.
And she got
Mm.
shoes. She's one of the most well-rounded players. And also she is one of those people that she is going to speak up for women in athletics because that is the plight that she stands on. That is the hill she is going to die on.
Yep. I ain't mad at that.
Shout out to you, Miss Wilson. Wanted to give you
Yeah.
your flowers.
We love you over here, girl.
Okay.
Yes. Touched on this a little bit earlier, but I want to give my flowers to HBCUs today, and it's homecoming season, y'all.
Bam, bam,
And
bam.
I'm missing homecoming this year. Just because that's the way my year shook out. This is my first homecoming that I'm missing since 2012. What?
Wow, that's a long time. That's a long time.
2012. Because what's 2012? What year is that? I don't know, but I haven't missed a
What year is
homecoming in
that?
13 years.
What year is
And so
2012?
no, I said no. No, I said 2012. I don't
Oh.
know. It was too many. It was too many numbers in there. But I say that to say I am a homecoming girly. We went to UNCG, A&T right down the street. You got GHO, you got UNCG homecoming. They're usually about a week apart, so it's really 2 weeks that you just partying. And you got to get your
Yep.
schoolwork done. But my schoolwork was always done. I'm showing up at homecoming. Okay, I'm missing all the bonfires. I'm missing all the friends and the hugs and the people just carrying bottles in their backpack and just giving out shots. I miss it. I miss it. But I want to shout out these HBCUs. There are 107 historically Black colleges and universities in existence. This term refers to schools that primarily serve African Americans prior to the Civil Rights Movement of 1964. Most HBCUs were founded after the American Civil War, after Congress passed the Second Morrill Act of 1890, which states who did not have integrated land grants in colleges and universities had to establish land grants schools for Black students because, segregation. Generally, these schools are located in the southern states. Formed in 2015, the bipartisan HBCU caucus advocate their interests in Congress. I know y'all heard that them year gaps. Yeah. Anywho, HBCUs also receive funding from the federal government due to their historical status. I want
For
to talk about
now.
a Okay, I
Anyway.
want to talk about a pivotal show that talks about HBCUs, and that is A Different World. I
Oh.
highly, highly suggest everyone watch that series, especially if you Black, especially if you're in high school, about to go to school, you're looking at school. Um, support Black colleges. Now, if I would have watched that show before I went to college, I absolutely would have went to a HBCU because I didn't even know what a HBCU was. So I graduated high school with a 4.2 GPA. I didn't want to go to college, but I just applied to the college that was right down the street, to be honest. So I think my friend was applying for it, and I was like, I'll apply for that school too. I got in. I applied to like
Yeah.
3 schools. I got into every single one of them. But had I known more about historically Black colleges, I definitely would have been more diligent in selecting the college. But everything is as it should be, and everything happens for a reason. I graduated from the University of North Carolina at Greensboro. I did take classes at A&T. So I did attend an HBCU. I got the HBCU experience, and for that I am very blessed and fortunate to have had that experience and to be able to understand what a HBCU lifestyle is like. Shout out to
Yeah.
all my HBCU attendants, graduates, anyone that has supported the HBCU. I see you. I love you. Keep doing your thing.
Yeah, I actually got into Winston-Salem State.
Ooh,
But again, like you, I was not educated enough. So I was like, I'm gonna just stick to over here because I don't know anything
mm-hmm.
about HBCU. Hindsight, looking back, I'm like, yeah. But then I wouldn't have met y'all. I think
Yep.
about like, was it really worth what I gained at UNCG to like? I just not. It wouldn't be worth it.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean,
to like go
how
back and
different life
redo
would
it.
be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
extremely different. My life would be
Yeah.
so different.
Yeah.
So different. Like, oh my, it's crazy how decisions like that, like those
Yeah.
those split second decisions of you being like, oh, I'm just gonna do this instead of that, and like how drastically different your life is. Like I think about if I would have
Yeah.
never moved to Florida, like how drastically different my life would. I don't know. I try not to
Yeah.
ruminate on that because that puts me down a deep rabbit hole sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
I try to just remain present because
Yeah. I mean, you can't change it.
it's, yeah,
There
that's
ain't nothing you
the
could do.
thing.
Can't go back. Gotta keep trucking, baby.
Ain't nothing to it but to do it.
Okay. And you are doing wonderful in life.
Be
Life
whooping
is
my ass.
going.
But you know,
Let me
I
guess.
mean,
Well, we're gonna send you some positive energy, child. Cause you know
mhm.
what? Some of the things is out of our control. Make sure, you know what? Get you it's Sunday. Tomorrow, I want you to get you a good little Chick-fil-A meal. Okay.
Okay.
You know, I actually have your order in my phone.
That's
So
funny. That's hilarious.
yeah. So
Mm,
just know.
that's hilarious.
If you ever down and out, I'm just gonna get you some Chick-fil-A. I got you. I got your order. Don't worry about
That
it. I
is
got your usual.
funny. Not my usual.
Okay. But we're gonna head out, y'all. We don't want to take up too much of y'all time. Thank you so much for listening. Please don't forget to like,
Yes.
comment, engage with us. We want to talk to y'all. And
Yeah, we
definitely don't
do.
forget to subscribe. Okay. Don't forget to stay present. Mind your business.
Wash your ass. I know that the weather is changing to cooler, but that does not mean you can't put a cloth with soap to your behind. And secure the bag. Bye.
Bye.